The economy is not working for most of us, failing to meet our basic needs while extracting wealth from our communities and away from the people and places that create the wealth in the first place. But it doesn't have to be that way. There is a way to manage our economies so that wealth stays locally and recirculates for the benefit of people, place and planet. It's called community wealth building, a way of doing local economic development so that local residents have direct ownership and control of their own assets and wealth. Key to community wealth building is the role of anchor institutions, which are large public or non-profit organisations rooted in place and with a stake in local communities. These include government departments, local councils, hospitals, universities and schools. As well as employing a lot of people, these anchor institutions have real buying and spending power, worth over £3 billion in Northern Ireland. Taking a community wealth building approach means that these institutions commit to buying everyday goods and services locally from SMEs, cooperatives, social enterprises and community businesses in order to spread wealth and create good employment in areas of need. Offer fair employment opportunities and create just labour markets, while also facilitating new means by which workers can have more control over their workspace and share in the profits they create. Government and public anchor institutions can address this by creating progressive employment opportunities that pay the real living wage, and by using their powers to drive up employment standards and across the economy. Ensure that land and property are managed in a way that generates wealth for citizens and maximises community benefit, rather than allowing land and property to fall into decay or to accumulate in the hands of private speculators. A community wealth building approach involves the public sector working with communities to put these assets into productive social use, be that for housing, a community garden, a cultural space, or a community-owned business. Investment finance. Already Northern Ireland has strong credit unions, but we need to establish more generative and transformative finance by looking at how we use pension funds, create more public funds, and build community-owned institutions that are empowered to involve other institutional investors with a strong interest in social impact. Anchor institutions should lead the way on this investment. Advance the growth of a variety of business ownership models, building an economic ecosystem that includes producer, consumer and worker cooperatives, associations, foundations and development trusts. Community wealth building is happening all over, in the US, in Scotland and now here in Ireland, north and south. Grassroots action needs to be supported and empowered, while government provides the policy solutions and resource to scale. If we come together now to share the wealth of our communities, we can truly build a more resilient, sustainable and just future for us all.